Hey family, I don't know who that needs to hear this right now, but I've been trying to get this message out all day. There's somebody right now that you are confusing the enemy. I keep getting this vision in my mind of the people of God, the people of Yahweh going around this wall, like the wall of Jericho. And they are unbothered. The men are playing trumpets and they're blowing horns and they're using cymbals and they are playing tambourines and they are just in their own world, just happy. And I also see the women, they're dressed in like brightly colored clothing, kind of like gypsies. And they are going around the wall behind the men, following the men, and they are dancing gracefully like a princess or something, like a princess story. And then it reverts me over to seeing the enemy on the other side. And the enemy is standing there confused. And when I see the enemy, I see them in these like black and gray war clothing. And they have their shield and they have their sword and they ready to attack because they've been given an assignment to attack you. But you are praising Yahweh. You're not worried about the enemy standing over there. You're not scared. You're not afraid. You already know what Yahweh has told you. You already know that he told you to march around that wall for 7 days. He told you on the seventh day to march 7 times and that the wall is going to fall. There's something that's in your life right now that Yahweh is telling you to remember the assignment, to remember what I've already told you. See, the problem with the enemy is that they're confused because they were sent to attack you. We all say all the time, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. The problem is that the weapons have been formed. The enemy and his whole camp is there to attack you. But they're confused on the assignment because they're coming to fight a battle. But you already won the war because you're unbothered. Yahweh will give you a peace that surpasses everyone's understanding. They don't understand why you're so peaceful right now, why you're so graceful right now, why you ain't bothered. Because you already know what your instructions were. You already know that he said to march around that wall, to give me praise. There's someone who is sitting in perfect peace right now, and the enemy just can't figure it out. The enemy is literally standing over there with his camp, cannot figure it out. And you literally are in perfect peace right now. You literally are the epitome of saying, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Someone needs to know that your power rests on the inside of you. Your mind is your power, your wisdom, your understanding, your long suffering, your patience. That's the power. Use your inner powers to defeat the enemy. Yes, it's time to wage war. But y'all, we doing it in an unprecedented way. The enemy never seen you coming from this angle. So when they showed up so quickly, they're confused on which way to go. Because they were told they was coming to fight a war. They were sent on assignment on your life to fight a war. And they show up to the very person. And they're like, hold on. I don't even know when to attack. Because clearly this ain't the people that we fighting. And all I can see is, the people of God just going around that wall unbothered. Because they know on the 7th day, by the 7th time, that wall is going to fall. It has no choice but to fall. And y'all wonder why I get so excited when I talk about Yahweh, like the relationship that I have with him from a little kid. It just grows stronger every day. The tests that he allows me to go through, now I see them as life lessons. And I move forward. Nothing happens to you. Everything happens for you. Everything has a season and a reason to be in your life. But right now it's time for war. And it's time, your war, your weapon of destruction is praise. Your praise is going to show the enemy nothing but confusion. They're going to form the weapon, but they can't prosper. They don't know when to strike their sword. They don't know when to shoot out the arrows. They're wondering, they're waiting for you to shoot the first fiery dart. They don't understand that with you praising Yahweh and being obedient to him, you've already sent the first fiery arrow. Those enemies are going to be defeated by exhaustion, by confusion, by not knowing which way is left or right, because they won't know. But when those walls fall And everybody that's been looking at your life and wondering why you doing the things you do, why you still doing this, why you still doing that. When those walls fall, oh, they're going to have a clear understanding of what the assignment was. Baby, it was never meant for me to fight. All he wanted me to do was praise him. All he wanted me to do was trust him at his word. How long can you keep a word? How long can you hold on to what he's already told you? Whether it's your marriage, your family, your children, your dogs, your cat, your job, your well-being, your own life. How long can you keep a word? If I can't trust you with the little stuff, how can I trust you with a lot? Yes, heavy is the head that wears the crown. To whom much is given, much is required. But I'm so grateful that the glory of Yahweh has rested on my shoulders on today. I've had the most beautiful, blissful day, and it could have went totally different. It could have went totally different. But because I refuse to bow to the enemy, no matter what they may be, baby, I got that download, and I see them women in the beautiful, vibrant clothing looking like gypsies with fine linen on, and the men just praising him. Y'all, the best is yet to come. It's not time to give up. It's time to press in. If you have locks, it's time to ground those locks. It's time to ground those locks. Not just for a day. It's not for style. It's not for you to just wear a cute little rag. No, it's time to ground those locks. Be spiritual about it. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Keep the enemy confused. Praise them in advance. Continue to praise them. They don't know when to attack. And when they do attack, it ain't going to prosper. Don't worry about it. Yahweh got you.